Okay, so there's a couple different ways to do this problem, but honestly, my brain goes straight to factoring, so I'm going to see if by factoring I can simplify it here. I can still get the same, oopsies, I can still get the same answer without factoring, but if I can start off with less, then I'm going to make my life a lot happier. Okay, so to me that was a lot easier. Now what I'm going to do is anytime you have fractions, get rid of it, x minus 2, bye-bye. Okay, so I'm left with over here, x plus 1 equals distribute. Move this over here. Move that over there. Check for extraneous solutions. We're good. How do I know I'm right? I can go 3 squared is 9. 4 times 3 is 12 minus 5. 3 squared is 9 minus 21 plus 10. 9 minus 12 is negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. 9 minus 21 is negative 12 plus 10 is negative 2. Negative 8 over negative 2 is 4. I'm right. Oops, you didn't see any of that. I'm sorry. I was actually solving it and making sure. So I plugged in this to this to this. I plugged in 3 to this, this, and this. I got negative 8 on top, negative 2 on bottom. This divided by this is 4. So check, I did it right. Okay, solving. All right, this is where I want to get rid of the bottoms. So whatever this is, give it to everything. Whatever this is, give it to everything. Whatever this is, give it to everything. The thing that I noticed, though, is that the x is already there. So since it's like a 2x, I can either put it next to it, I can put it over it, whatever. Now I'll start crossing things off. So this is gone, this is gone, and this is gone. Now I'm going to distribute 2x times x is 2x squared. 2 times 2 is 4, and now I have 4 times x plus 3 is plus 4x plus 12 equals distribute, 5x plus 15. All right, I have a squared, set it equal to 0. If you can't factor it, you made a mistake, because I want you to be able to. So negative, positive, negative 3 and positive 2 gives me negative 1, so I'm good to go. X equals 3 halves, x equals negative 1. Check for extraneous. The extraneous solutions would be negative 3 and 0. Oops, you didn't see that. Would be negative 3 and 0, and I didn't get that, so my answers are good. All right, next one. Whole bunch of factoring. But what I need to remember first is that I've got to flip that. So let me factor this. 3x, x, 3, 1, plus, minus. Some of you, that's the more difficult one, so save it for later and then try to find the match. Okay? Let's go to this one. Square root, square root. Don't start crossing things off because you get excited. It's just, you're like, woohoo, those match. I would just get it all done. But whatever you want, of course. The bottom is really the top. 3x plus 1. 2x cubed, x plus 2. Okay. If I did that right, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. These are next to each other, but they're separate things. So 8 goes into 2 4 times. I have 2 on top and 3 on the bottom. So I have 1 more left on the bottom. What am I left with? This, 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 this. So you can distribute it or not distribute it. I don't care. State the restrictions. Okay? All right. The area of a triangle. So I'm going to draw a triangle. I know that they don't all look like this, but this is my safe place. So the area is that, and the height is this. So I'm guessing they want me to find the base. Let me zoom out a little bit. The formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 BH. So I'll plug that into there, because that's my A, equals 1/2. I don't know my base. And then my height is 3x plus 1. Some of you go, holy moly, it's all about factoring. So whenever I see a squared, I'm going to factor it. So I'm going to go 6x, 3x plus 1. And then this stays the same. Now remember what I said, if you have the same thing on the left and the same thing on the right, you can cross them off. So now I'm just left with 6x equals 1/2 b. How do I get rid of fractions? Multiply by the denominator. So then I get b equals 12x. But the answer is in millimeters, so it's 12x parentheses millimeters. This is definitely one of those things where if this one's on the test and you don't go over this problem, you're not going to get it. Which is good that you're watching the video. All right, got to make the bottoms the same. So if this has an x plus 7, this needs an x plus 7. If this has an x, this needs an x. Distribute. Do your box. All over x times x plus 7. Put the same together. 3x plus 7x plus 5x is 15x plus 35. I know I can't factor that. State the restrictions. And done. All right. I like this one. The bottoms are the same. Change the signs of everything to the right. Put the same together. You know it's more than that. It was more than that on the quiz. So 7x, x minus 2, by x minus 2. There is no restriction.